Hey guys, I'm going to give you a quick walk around my 2005 Honda Element, and hopefully what the pictures couldn't describe I'll try to cover in the quick little video. Here's a quick walk around on the outside. I'll try to point out any flaws. There's a slight dimple right here that you can't see. Walking around it. Nothing on the bumper. So I'll give you a quick walk around on the right rear quarter panel. Nothing going on here. Again, tires are in amazing condition. They've got plenty of tread depth left on them. It's a matching set all around. The only cosmetic flaw that you can see is on the right rear. There is a slight brush up. It probably could be buffed out, or it's a used car, so you're going to expect some characteristics to the car. That just adds to the character. Walking around the passenger front side, again, tires on all around the car are in excellent condition. They've got plenty of tread depth left on them. As you can tell, no dry rotting. Wheels are in pretty good condition as well. Walking around to the front, no significant damage here. Again, all around the front, a slight scrape right there on the top of the hood on the driver's side. I'll show you a close-up of the wheels and tires on the driver's side as I missed that. Again, the tread depth is amazing on here. Matching set of Yokohama YK HTXs. Again, the driver's side rear tire, same thing. Wheels are in great condition. Tires have plenty of tread depth left on them, as you can tell. So I'm going to walk around to the front side of the car. Again, this is going to be a quick walk around. Nothing that, anything that the pictures couldn't cover, I'll point out right here. Try to be your eyes and your ears for you. This is the driver's side door. Here's the interior of the floorboard. This can be, I'm sure this can be like waxed out and made really nice. Here's the steering wheel. The interior is right here. It's got two sets of keys, as you can see. The first set of keys in the ignition, the other set of key is actually right there. These are the factory keys. Let's see. I'm trying to grab my phone here. Let's see. Floorboard, cup holders are in decent condition. They can, like I said, they can definitely be. It can definitely be detailed. This, with a great amount of detail, all this stuff can come out. Like I said, I'm showing the car as it is without the detail, without covering any kind of flaws or defects up. As you can tell, there is some wear on the armrests. It does need to be detailed out. It's just like you pair your old jeans, right? What happens when you wear it too much? It does wear out. Same thing with cars, right? You got to detail them, keep them clean. Let's see. It is almost a 14-year-old car, so expect some wear and tear on it. Here, the driver's side rear seat, it does have some wear. Obviously, these can be shampooed or steam cleaned out. Again, that's upon your own discretion. Here, the seats, obviously, again, they're not ripped or torn apart. Floorboard, these are the amazing things on the Honda Elements. They've got a plastic vinyl floorboard. You can just rinse and wash them out, rinse and repeat all the time. You've got the moonroof in the back. Headliner is intact. Nothing going on here. Let's see. I'm gonna get in. I'll show you the rear part of it. Here's the rear compartment. Again, this has plenty of storage space. This opens up. It's got the spare tire. Spare tire has not been used, so we took it out just so you guys can see what's going on. Again, this is typical wear and tear on a Honda Element. It's in excellent condition, I think, for its age. For those guys that are nitpicking about everything, they probably need to buy a new car. They shouldn't have a Craigslist budget and a new car taste, right? So this is just normal wear and tear. Here's the side compartments. Here's a rear view of the interior. I'll go ahead and start the car up now. Take it on a quick test spin. All right, let's see here. So we've got the key in the on position. Let's see, as you can tell, it's got the car is under normal operating temperature. It is in the middle of the temperature gauge that tells you that the car has been driven. It's got 158,000 miles on it. I'm gonna go ahead and crank it up. Obviously no issues starting it over, no check engine lights. I'm gonna let it warm up for a bit. I'm gonna crank up the heater. It is kind of cold outside in Houston right now. Let's see, stereo works.
Load on the free stuff.
We'll put it on. So it does have the stereo system, all the speakers work. I'll show you the windows right now while we wait for the car to heat up. Window goes down, window goes up. I'm not going to sit through the whole process, but you guys get the idea. Here's the driver's side window. Window goes up, window goes down, perfectly fine. We're going to cut the radio off for right now just so you guys can hear how the motor is. And the transmission as well, so that way you guys get a pretty good feel for how the car's running. No cracks on the windshield, as you can see. Here's the rear view. You can pop open that rear moon roof through that latch right there. I'm not gonna get back there and do it for right now. Again, the main purpose of this is just to give you kind of a test drive. If you like the vehicle, let me know, and we can test drive it in person. So I'm gonna start it up and get going. I'm gonna go on a quick short 2-minute ride, nothing too lengthy, but just enough to give you guys a good idea. Again, I don't have my seat belt on it, which I don't recommend, but I've got one hand on the wheel, one hand on the camera, so I'm sacrificing this for you guys. As you can tell, driving just fine, no unusual roughness, rough idling. So anyone that's concerned about buying a used Element, I would recommend definitely test driving it. I'm going to put my seatbelt on so I don't have to hear this cautionary alert. Okay, it's 158,000 miles, no lights on the dashboard. Everything's going good, so we'll go on with our test drive now and show you how amazing this car with 158,000 miles is. It's shifting through all the gears. I believe that was second gear. We're into third gear now. We're gonna come out of third gear. There we go. Now we come out of third gear. It's going about 40 miles an hour, 40, 50 miles an hour, which is normal. There's nothing unusual going on about the Element. Again, no rough idling. It's at proper operating temperature, so it's been warmed up. That's the main thing with a used car. You want to check to see. You want to let it run for a little bit and make sure it's not overheating. Make sure there's no lights flickering on and off. And again, that's why I'm keeping the camera on the odometer cluster so you guys can see how fast I'm going. But other than that, this thing is in optimal running condition. All the blinkers work. It's left turn signal, right turn signal. I'm gonna get it up to a faster speed now so that way you guys can see how it's running. Again, no clicking when I turn. I'll shut up for a second so you guys can listen. Alright guys, this has been the conclusion of the virtual test drive. Pretty much the reason why I was doing this is so I could, pretty much you guys can do a test drive and a walk around the vehicle without actually having to be here physically in person. I know your schedules and inhibitions about buying a used car can outweigh the benefits, so anyways, hopefully this does provide some insight on the 2005 Honda Element. This is an all-wheel drive. This is the EXP version, which is fully loaded. If you have any other questions, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'll leave my number in the ad and contact information in there as well. Thanks.